Late at night or broad daylight, she's bringing the truth into the fight. Shining a light where the shadows creep, for the lost, the stolen, the ones who will weep. She won't turn away, she won't back down, even when the loony clowns come round. Threats don't shake her, lies don't win. She stands for justice, right till the end. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find Kid True Crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Some chase views, but she fights for those with nothing to lose. For the kids who vanish without a trace, she won't stop till she cracks the case. They try to silence, they try to scare, but truth don't break and she's still there, calling out monsters, showing their game. Justice comes when you speak their name. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find Kid True Crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Need a voice, kids stand strong. She makes the choice for victims gone, for those in need. She's fighting hard, she won't concede. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find Kid True Crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the
What up, all my bitches? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Oh my God. Yeah, you can hear me. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Peoples. Good morning, sis. How you doing? Hey, Melissa from the bushes. I bet you're sleepy. Hi, Rhonda. J13. Hey, girl. Hey, sis. How you doing? I've been missing you. And I want to say, you know, I got my main bitches here. But we're missing Christina Bell. Bell. Christina Bell. Yes. So look at that evil individual on my screen. She is the face of evil. She is something else. We've been watching her, right? Or we watched her in court, right? And then she had court the following day, right? Because she's the boss and she wanted things changes it because her name wasn't written right. And also she oh my God, it's snowing. Sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. I gotta look at what I'm doing here. She's just one evil individual. Okay. And she wanted a bond. Okay. And, she uses that her 14-year-old kid. Okay. I'm getting some things wrong about the case, and I'm here to clarify. I don't know who the daddy is to the 14-year-old, but that 14-year-old needs to be protected right now at all costs. Okay. Anybody within, how many feet should be away from this woman. However, they could put me in a cell with her. They sure could, and leave that to your imagination. Okay. Yeah. Right. So there's two things I want to cover. We're going to talk about there's somebody that she's been talking to on YouTube. I went into Allie's live last night, and oh my God, she was threatening this a podcaster. It was freaking crazy. So we're gonna watch some of the videos, or listen to the interviews. This is crazy, people. I'm glad she talked and talked and talked and talked. Okay. Patty Sturgis, Patty Sturgis. Okay, this is what I want to say. This should be a death penalty case, and I said that. Okay, it should be capital punishment, whatever, however you feel. I don't know how you feel. That's how I feel, but I looked it up. Remember the first time I talked about this case, and I said Michigan does not have that. However, there's ways around things, people. Looky here. Okay, she was found here. She was found here. The U.S. Department of Agriculture Forest Service. So she was found at Manistee National Forest. Guess what that is? That's federal land. That's federal land, people. And allegedly, this is where they took her life, right here in the woods. Ah, that's federal land. That's federal land, people. Where am I? Isn't that something? Isn't that something? So I hope they look into that. Okay. Because of what they did is gross. And do you know any cases that I know that people have done this? Let's say, except for that Lisa person. Well, Megan Fiorasco, she made a plea deal, but that was a capital case. But then you got Taylor Parker. She got what she deserved. Okay. And these are people that, still babies. But this is your mother. If they don't do something, in my opinion, like this, they're not showing an example. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, people, I'm going to put different headphones on. Let me know how the sound is before we get into this. And protect your ears, because she likes to yell. Yeah. Her big bad self. Her big bad self. I don't know why she thinks she's all big and bad. And she uses her physical whatever as a crutch. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I can test myself. See, people, did you hear me? I can test myself. Got that? So there you go, people. There you go. There's still hope. There's still hope right here. She was on federal land. Just thought I would share that with you peoples. Hold on. I like that picture I have up there. Oh, there I am. Okay, so in the chat here. Oh, people. Hold on a minute. This is the channel. Okay, I'm going to share. I did share, so you guys know. What else? Here's my Cash App. Here's my new Patreon. What else? Please hit the like or dislike, because no one's hitting it. I maybe get 1, 2. If I'm lucky, I'll get 3 on each video. I don't understand it. But yeah, in case you guys forget, it sounds like my sister. She's just a mouthpiece. I don't know if people are afraid of her. I mean, this family is nuts. They're all nuts. Okay? You can see that they are not. Well, maybe it ain't showing up then. I don't know. I'm only getting a couple each video, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, all of them, all my videos. Let's see. Here we go. So it looks like this lady here, her name is Steph's Case Files. And, she's got like 8K subs. To me, it don't matter. It's the smaller channels that are good. Listen to me, because we put the information out there, because the bigger channels, like the ones over 100,000, they steal from us. Okay. But she's been on she's been on News Nation and everything. Come on now. Who is this lady? Yeah, she's been on News Nation. Is she like somebody famous? I don't know. And became a YouTuber? I don't know. Okay, so let's see. She started here 3 weeks ago with Rebecca's case. And what's this one? And this is her mother with threats. So she had an interview with her mom. Okay, with mom of Rebecca again. The sister. Bio Mom Speaks Out. So we got interviews. And then we got this one here 13 hours ago where her mom says, I did not do it. We'll listen to the threat first, and then we'll listen to her newest one saying she did not do it. How does that sound? Does that sound like a plan, guys? Are you with me? Anybody? Are you with me? Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what's going on in YouTube. I don't know why. I could show you guys. I can go on my StreamYard and show you. One thing I don't do, I don't lie. We know that, people. I'd not be lying. That sounds good? Okay, thank you. I just roll with the flow. Do you? And I appreciate that. I had a rough day yesterday, guys. I had a sad day. It happens, and I try not to. I got to talk to my grandson, Tabitha's little boy. He's silly. I'm telling you, Tabitha's with him, and he's talking. Because he reminded me of Joseph. When I was there in August, he didn't talk. He was just like a little shy guy, and if he did, he would, like point. But he did sign language too. Okay, like when he wanted to eat and stuff. But he's saying hi, I love you, and all that. I was so proud. So proud. I'm trying not to. I'm sure I'm driving you nuts. You and Misty, my God. I know it's so sweet. I know. And you guys are here for me always. I don't have family that are here for me. Because let me tell you something. You can't tell anybody how to grieve, how quickly to grieve, how you should behave during grieving. Well, there's a certain extent, right? I'm not making excuses for my attitude sometimes, right? But hey, if it comes out, it comes out. And I'm sorry, right? But I guess, as a mother, a grieving mother, I can't have certain feelings or, yeah. Okay. Right. You know what hurts the most also? When people leave you. When you're at your worst and you've been there for people, right? I'm not saying that. I don't ask people for nothing. Well, yeah, I have a couple times. Let me take that back. Yes, I have. I've asked for prayers, whatever it may be. But then all of a sudden, poof, they're gone overnight. It's like, what? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Right. Okay, here we go. Let's listen to. Okay, I'm going to carry on with my happy self. Everybody left. There's only 2 people in here now. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, this is the fret.
One, they have.
Listen to this lady talk. This is crazy. Come on.
Search my property. 2, I didn't touch my fucking daughter. And 3, we already know the fucking info that you're fucking telling us, Araya.
And we got fucking cameras watching the fucking road, you dumb bitch.
Wow.
So you better fucking watch it. Rusty, you better get your fucking child under control because she's taking a mother's pain and turning it into a goddamn circus. Fuck you, Araya. You don't have fucking kids that actually you take care of. I do, unfortunately, that you don't.
Oh, you're not happy, unfortunately. Look at what you did. You unalived your daughter and your grandchild. You are evil. Both of you are pure evil. I mean, listen, people. Crazy.
Have yours because you fucking can't be a mom to yours.
Oh,
So you know what? Fuck you, bitch. You're getting an ass whooping. You keep it up.
ooh.
I'm not playing with you anymore. I already know the goddamn information. My daughter probably left rich. Y'all can't accept it. Get over it. If that is what she fucking did, then I'm happy for her. I just want to know where she's at and that she's okay. That's all that counts anymore. And you know what? You ever fucking say I laid a hand on my fucking pregnant daughter, Araya, so help me fuck.
Hey, Courtney, you unalived your daughter and your grandchild. What are you going to do? What are you going to do to me?
Fucking God. You will not like me, bitch.
Ooh.
Don't play with me.
Yikes. Yikes, people. What do you think about that? Ain't she something? Hi. How are you? Have you? Did you? Both? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. It's hard, ain't it? Yeah. She's sick. She's sick. All right. Now we're going to go to her saying, oh, what am I doing on my own channel? Okay, we're going to go to her saying 13 hours ago. This was posted that she didn't do it. Hold on, please.
One,
Let's make this bigger. This, I did not do it. Did she say that? Is this the same one? Wait a minute. It's the same one. I think. Hold on, let's listen.
they have searched my property. 2, I didn't touch my fucking daughter. And 3,
Okay, it's the same one. I thought it was a new one. Okay, just say one. Never mind. So what we're going to do, should we go to the Bio Moms interview part 2? Oh my gosh, that was a long interview. You know what? Her mom just talked and talked and talked and talked, and law enforcement watched and watched and watched. Oh my God, she even interviewed the fiance? Oh my God, who is this lady? Is she famous? Listen to me, is she famous? Oh, she is. She's a journalist. Okay. All right. Well, isn't that cool? She's good at what she does. Okay, people, I want your opinion. We got to do this. Do we want to listen to an interview with the mother, the sister, or the fiance? Also, I want to know how come the sister and the fiance they had $1 million bond, then 750,000 down to 5,000. What? What? Did they, I don't know, talk? They bonded out on $500. Come on now. Okay, since these are very long, should we just start so we understand the case better? The first interview with the mom and listen to what she says. Should we do that? No, I want your guys' opinion. Oh, guys, guess what I'm doing? Guess what I'm getting today for Nala? Okay, I'm going to tell you. And I'll try to get it on videotape. I've never done something weird like this, but I had to get Nala because she's just a little tiny dog, even though she loves the snow, okay? But I'm getting depressed because I can't go for walks. But, I don't live in the suburbs. I live like in the cities, and we can walk down the sidewalk. I got her winter boots. Yeah, Uggs. They're like Uggs, but they're a knockoff brand. Can you believe that shit? Oh my God, she's going to lose her mind. But you know what? There's going to be incentive. I'm going to put them on. She's going to try to get them off. And then I'm going to say, hey, do you want to go OUT? I can't say it out loud because she's going to know what I'm saying. That's what I'm going to try. And they're cute. They're pink. Pink knockoff Uggs. Because I cannot afford the super nice ones on there. I know she's going to look cute. She's going to be a sweet little girl. And I got her a new harness. The harness is very, very, very cute. Very cute. I know those little dogs, but you should see her in the snow. It is the funniest thing ever. And it's snowing right now. Not bad. I like this kind of snow. I don't like the ice. I will. Oh, yeah, that's what I plan on doing. Yep. I'm going to video record. I'm going to record me taking, I'm going to have to record me putting them on. And then when she stands up, it's going to be funny. Okay, we are going to do the first interview with her mother, which will be right here then. Okay.
Now, it's just me and you.
Oh, look at this pretty picture. Well, she's not pretty. I'm sorry. I'm not going after her looks. Well, maybe. I'm lying. A little bit. I'm fibbing. Why can't we go quick? What is going on with YouTube? Okay, whatever. All right, here we go. Shoot. 2-hour interview. Boy, she was good at letting her talk. We're not going to be able to do the full 2 hours.
In your heart of hearts, do you think your daughter could have been mixed up in the Big C group? I can't say the word. They can probably type it for me, but maybe you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know, honestly.
Are you in fear for your life?
We have had people stalking my house. My son's truck has been vandalized. It's just getting out of control.
Now that things are kind of crazy, will you go get SD cards for your cameras? Because we don't want something to happen to y'all and then we wouldn't know what happened. Do you think it's important to go make sure that your cameras are working now?
as soon as I get the money. And I have the most deadliest dog in the world. I have a cane corso. I'm not really worried about somebody trying to come in my house.
So of course
And the
not.
cop told me
Of
today,
course not, because you're on a liber of your flesh and blood. Okay, this is what I want to say. Does anybody know how many kids she has? If so, put it in the chat and I will continue with this interview.
if my dog kills them because they broke into my house, so be it.
Wow.
I'm not really worried about it.
We have 203,000 likes, 930 souls in this room. If you are in this room, please follow me. That is free to do. The comments are going really, really fast, so I'm trying to look and see if you all have any particular questions. Here's a question that I have seen several people bring up. If there was $18,000, and you and I spoke about this yesterday, about the check, and we've established where the picture of the check come from and why, but there's $16,000 left in that account. Would you stake that for the return, for the reward money for the return of your daughter?
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I got to pause this. Where did I see that? Where her mom said, no, it's not on the Attorney General side. That's where I'm at right now. Ah, shoot. Okay, I'm paraphrasing here, and it's not word for word, where her mother said, she got her money, she's rich, and I'm happy for her. That ain't shit. I mean, it's a lot to me, but I'm just saying. That's going to go quick. She's having a baby.
I'd rather hand it over to my daughter.
Do you think that rewards or offering a reward will help in this case?
There's already a reward, but my daughter could use the money a lot more. When she comes back, she's going to need money. She's going to need to be able to get a place for her and the baby so that she can keep the baby, and she's going to need things. That's going to go to her. I don't care who likes it or not, but that's going to go to her.
When you took her to the hospital, when she was having what I would consider Braxton Hicks, and you said that you had forgotten your wheelchair, when you got to the hospital and you called Brad to bring the wheelchair to you, do you think that it would have been easier just to ask to borrow a wheelchair from the hospital?
What?
No, because I have cellulite on my butt, and that would have made it very uncomfortable for me. I have a
Good.
very thick padding on my wheelchair so that doesn't happen, and I can kind of avoid it happening.
Mm.
Does it? Okay, guys, I know. Isn't this an odd interview? Ain't she giving some strange answers? I think she is. And she should be showing her face. It's my opinion. If my loved one's gone, I'm going to look at everybody in the camera, right?
I'm ready. I'm trying to read so fast. I'm so sorry, guys. Courtney, here's a question from somebody in the comments. Are you documenting everything that is happening to you as in vandalism for the police?
They know, they've been here. I've called them.
And Courtney, people are judgmental. I will hand that. And sometimes they may take things out of context or out of the way. What is one thing that is really out there in here that people have said that you would like to set straight?
People are going to say what they're going to say no matter what you say. You can tell them the timeline. Everybody's, oh, I want the timeline. I have said the same thing from the get-go, I want my daughter found. I'm tired of hearing that, you know, oh, well, she's not doing anything. Okay, I can't do anything, but you know what? I can answer a phone and I can message people and message the detective, and
You can direct
all that.
orders.
So I'm doing my part. And I just asked the lady today for a search party that did the search party. I just asked her today because I've got word that a place needs to be searched, but it has to be hush hush because we have new information and I can't say what that is.
And who gave you this new information? The detective?
It came from my daughter.
Oh,
Kimberly.
snap.
One of the things that I keep seeing in the comments, so I'm just trying to clear this up for the folks in here. You say that you have to save up the money or get the money for the SD cards for the cameras, but you're also at the same time stated yesterday that
I'm
you
not
are getting
taking
IVF.
any money.
I'm sorry.
Spending $35 a month in fertility pills is nothing.
What?
And I'm not taking any money away from my
What?
children. People need to realize
Why is she taking what is going on here? Is she having more kids? How old is this lady? Does anybody know? Inquiring minds want to know. I do. What? Look at the excuses she's making. Now that we know what we know, well, I've never seen this interview, so we're like backtracking now. Wow. She's what? Is she jealous of her daughter? Is she jealous? You think? It sounds like it. Why does she want to take her baby? Now, from my understanding, I don't know, tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay? I'm trying to get caught up in this case. She really didn't have anything to do with her mother. I would have felt really strange if my mom came and picked me up and I had nothing to do with her. I would make, never mind. I'm just going to shut up and carry on.
that all goes to my children.
Wow.
I'm reading for more questions, folks. Let's see here. If she got searched with the paper they have when they come to the house. Did they show you a search warrant when they come to the house today?
No, I let them search. I voluntarily let them search. That I've done since this has started. It's all been voluntary. They know they don't need a warrant to search whatever, whenever they want.
We have 984 souls in this room right now. If you are in here, please give me a follow. It's free to do. A little bit, which I recognize as somebody that knows y'all. She was on my panel at one time, says, why was it stated that the cameras are facing the road and catching everything? I think that is that the cameras are facing the road, but it's just a simple live view. It's not recorded.
It is a live view. It is not recorded.
Why? What?
And I'm going to set everybody straight. I have never had a hysterectomy. I can have kids. Thank you very much.
Okay. So here my daughter's missing with my grandchild. And she's going to argue with somebody in chat that she did not have a hysterectomy. Okay.
Do you have or have you ever had any plans to move to Texas?
Yes, because I can't take the cold anymore. It's getting to me really bad.
Really?
With being an amputee, you have no idea how bad the cold gets to me.
What time frame did you plan on moving to Texas?
We were already supposed to be moving, but we didn't go because we had things that we had to do here.
Oh, yeah, I bet you did.
People are, well, the IVF, people are having trouble. Now I'm 48 years old, and I have to tell you, I have a son that's 27 and a daughter that's 23. And though I love children and I loved raising my kids and I love watching their adult lives, I have a grandbaby. You couldn't pay me $1 million to start all over right now with the child,
Right.
because I'm just wore out.
Yeah.
Just
That's a
flat.
good point. Here your daughter's missing and you're talking about moving to Texas? Texas don't want you, lady. Let me look at these comments. Newsflash, you can get cold. Yeah, she's trying to further herself away. You know what I mean? From this. You know what? Before I would even, if she wasn't arrested yet, I'd be like, wow, this was a strange interview. What is wrong with this mother?
That wore out. Now, but some people do. I'm not saying, I'm not being biased to an age at all, but it does seem very oddly that at the same time, I'm trying to put this to you so that you understand why people are so on edge here. At the same time that your daughter is due to give birth, you claim that this post that came from the Book of Faces about a newborn being in the NICU is false. So in other words, somebody would have had to make a fake account to send that message to look like it was from you. So take that into consideration, okay? And then you've got plans to move to Texas at the same time. And you've got you taking IVF treatments. And so that's why the public has this notion that somehow you had plans to steal this baby and run off to Texas. What is your response to that?
That is about the lowest thing I've ever heard. And my son, he's 14. He's always wanted a sibling. Always wanted a sibling.
He's got
and
one.
I have put off
two.
having a baby. Well, I'm getting an age where if I'm going to have one, I'm going to have one. If not, then I'm not going to. I'm at that point right now. So having a baby is for my 14-year-old. He wants a sibling.
Oh, Jesus.
He's been wanting one. And if I can do that before I get to that age, then we're going to try. And my husband wants one between us.
Yeah, your RSO husband. You.
How, and then we're just gathering information. How many children do you have, Rebecca, and then the 14-year-old? Do you have any others?
I have my oldest son, which is 25. I have Rebecca, which is 22. I have Kimberly, that is 21. I have Bentley, that is 20. That is 14. Might as well keep going on with the 20s.
You don't need no more.
Bentley is my baby.
Well, but your son may want a baby, but do you obviously, or do you have the energy to try to do this all over again? Because I'm wore out. I couldn't do it. My bones hurt too much.
I'm not that old. I'm going to say that. So having a baby is nothing. I've had my daughter's daughter. I had her from 5 weeks to 12 weeks. I was helping my daughter raise her daughter. So I took care of my grandbaby every day, all day, every night, all night. I did it. So that's nothing. Yeah, my son might have to go chase a sibling, but hey, whatever. It's a family thing that we would put all together.
Mm-hmm.
So put the responsibility of you wanting a child, but you're full of BS because if you're complaining about your because you're an amputee and the cold bothers you, how are you going to handle having a baby? I'm just saying, people. I'm just saying. God, she's weird. She seems like just an ugly person. Her attitude. She's 42. Oh my God. She don't need no more kids. No, he's going to be into, I don't know, is he into sports, girls, whatever it may be, girlfriends?
Address the rumors about the home that you live in belonging to someone else and that you're not supposed to be there. Is this true or false?
That is so false. And that's none of anybody's business. That is my private life. So they need to just get off it. I mean, that goes between me, my husband. That is nobody else's business.
Do you know of any places where your daughter would have stayed where there is not electricity?
Wow.
As of recent, like the day. So here, I guess where my question is on the Snapchat that she sent, which I'm sure you've read. She says that she is cleaning up a room with a flashlight, and I just thought, why? And they don't have any lights.
Because at night, Rich shuts off the lights at his dad's house. So she's got to tiptoe around to clean.
Oh my
If she
God.
wants to clean. Rich ain't getting off his ass to clean. Trust
Who's
me.
Rich?
He is not going
Oh,
to help her
Richard.
with anything. He's lazy. He's a drug addict. My daughter would have had to do it all. And then on top of it, him beating her. Come on.
There have been rumors that folks have seen you hanging around town with Rich. Is this true or false?
I sit at home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't leave my house. I am waiting for my daughter to come back.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. And if I do, it's really, really short, and I am right back here. And I'm with my husband, or it's my husband, my daughter, and my son. Or me and my husband and my daughter, or it's vice versa. Depends. I've only left maybe twice since my daughter's been missing. Rich is running around with his baby mama, Ashley. And he's running around with Paige. And he's running around with Mr. Mercer. And he's running around with this person. He's not sitting home waiting for her to come back. And I wonder why. With the information that I have, I know why he's not.
Uh-huh. So you have information that Rich, I'm going to say may or may not be involved, but there are some new information in regards to that.
I can't say that. That's not what I said. He's a drug addict. He's going to be running out looking for drugs. Plain and
Right.
simple.
Right. And I'm just trying to get the facts and get, so because when you speak about what is true or not true and dispel that, then the community can take that and maybe some things might calm down in that sense. We have 237,000 likes, 1,000 souls in this room. If you are in this room, please give me a follow. It's free to do. Today's live goal is 20 Corgi Korgs. We have 6 of the 20. It goes to support the platform and what we do here, which right now is giving a voice to the voiceless, who is Rebecca. Her mother, her biological mother, Courtney, is joining me on the panel tonight, or today rather. We've been spending so much time in this. I don't know. I don't even have my curtains open. I'm not even looked outside today, but I appreciate you coming up here. And I don't know how much time you have, but I would really love, now that it's just me and you, to start at the beginning, to tell everyone in here, and you may have to go through this timeline over and over. I spoke to News Nation on the phone. They have your story. They want your phone number. Are you interested? Would you be interested to speaking to News Nation about the disappearance of your daughter?
The detective has told us not to comment on Facebook, not to be going on these shows, just to let everybody think what they're going to think and just leave it alone, because everybody is not listening. No matter how many times you tell them, everybody's got their own opinion, and they are just, it's
Interesting that she don't want to go on those shows, but here she is on YouTube. And I bet you questions that's being asked, I bet you is law enforcement is asking questions in that chat.
Getting crazy. It's getting out of hand. So me and my daughter, my son, my husband, and a few other people have taken ourselves from social media. We're not commenting on anything. We're not really answering questions because the detective says it's just more fuel. The more we give them, the more they fuel.
But this is a national news platform who would be able to get the word out there that your daughter is missing, which would be huge. Think of Nancy Grace. I'm going to. I know a producer over there. I'm going to email today. And so it wouldn't be so much as the rumors, but focused on what happened that day and where your daughter could be. When you look at it in the sense of reach and the number of eyes that would see the picture of your daughter and know that she's missing, wouldn't it be worth it?
It'd be worth it, but we've been advised not to do it.
Okay. All you gotta do, my God, do you know how many missing people families beg for the news media, mainstream media to get the word out? I see missing people families just like almost in tears, begging. And she wouldn't have to talk about, whatever. She just could my daughter this, my daughter that. Please come home. If somebody's got you, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? This is crazy.
Will you start over with me that day? Can we start at the beginning and talk through this if you have time? Because I want to understand, and I have been in the comments and I've been on a panel where there's a lot of people. So information has probably got changed or miscommunicated. So I want to hear from you directly one-on-one. That day, November the 3rd, 2025, you said you went over to Rich's house to pick Courtney up. I'm not Courtney, but pick Rebecca up. Do I have this correct so far?
Yes, between 6:30 and 7.
And the reason you went over there is to bring her back to your home to give her this $2,000. Is that correct?
What?
That and Tide Pods.
In Tide Pods.
Which I still have the bag. I actually...
Why does she have to come to your house for you to give her those things? That don't make sense. Okay.
They pulled them out of my truck. They're sitting on my coffee table, actually.
Can we just be honest with each other and clear this part up? Are you meaning literal Tide Pods, or is that slang for something else? I'll take your answer. Moving on.
Literally, Tide Pods. Laundry soap.
No, it really is literally Tide Pods. See, some people are saying it's slang and some people are saying it's literally to wash some clothes.
I have not done drugs in 10 years. Tide Pods are literally to wash clothes.
Okay.
That's what I figured they would be. I mean.
Okay. So we're going to clear that up, that it was actually laundry, because I go into shows and I see some people say it was laundry detergent and some people say it was street pharmaceuticals. So I just wanted to clear that up. So she came over, and did you hand the money in her in hundreds, 20s, fives, a mix, or how was the cash distributed to her?
It was in hundreds.
And she did not take her, this is according to Rich's testimony. He says that she did not take her purse with her or her wallet, which contains her ID or any of that stuff. Is this true or false?
She didn't have a bag. She didn't have anything with her. It was just her.
So where did she put $2,000 worth of 100s in her pocket?
In her pocket, her pants pocket, because they had pockets on the sweatpants that she was wearing. She
Mhm.
just slipped it in there.
And did you when you was with her, she had her phone with her, correct? She had her phone.
Yeah.
Was her phone getting text messages during the time that she was at your house?
She looked at her phone a couple times, but that was about it. But I didn't see if it was the phone that she was using or if it was a different phone. We have a phone that is missing, and Rich says he can't find it, and the sister don't have it. So the sister gave it to Becca.
Wow. This is crazy. I bet you from this interview with her type of answers, law enforcement can look into all of this, to see what she's lying about. A missing phone. I would say I blame management, but UPS. Oh, you're at work. Tide Pod challenge. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, let's get back to it.
And that phone's missing.
He said, in regards to that particular phone, that it is not working, that it won't charge, and that it's at his house. Do you think that this is true? That's what he told the panel the other day, was that it's not working and it doesn't charge. So he has it.
Her iPhone, not James Mercer's phone.
Okay. So she looks at her phone a couple of times, and can you explain to me, because this is one thing that I had a hard time understanding, maybe because I've not looked at a picture of your home, so I'm not demographically aware. But why? So I drew, actually, and I told you I was going to do this yesterday, a draw to see if I have this right. So I'm going to show you this, and you tell me if I have it correctly. Let me see if I can unmirror myself again. I don't know if I can this is mirrored, so it's backwards. So I understand it would be the opposite way. But are you saying that this is your home, and right across the street, you guys were sitting here, right? Like facing a direction. And the car came from another direction and pulled behind you. And so if you look in your rearview mirror, you would be able to see the car in your rearview mirror.
Yes.
And that is when you notice that the car is black, and the years between 1998 and 2005 Chevy Impala with round taillights.
I noticed the taillights when they got in my headlights, and I noticed that it was black when they got in my headlights. Even though they sped off, I could still see it.
So they turned around and went the way that they came.
No, they went past my truck and went the same way that I was facing.
Got you. I got you. So you were able to see the front and back. And she got out of the car and she said, "I'll be right back."
She said, "Mom, I'll be back." She didn't say, "I'll be right back." She said, "Mom, I'll be back."
Jeez.
And then you said, okay,
I didn't say anything. I didn't say a word to her. I didn't want to seem like it was a snobby okay or nothing like that, so I didn't say anything. because my daughter is really, I don't know, you get snobby with her and she instantly attitude city.
Right. All right. We have 1.1 thousand souls in here. If you guys are in here, please give me a follow. That's totally free to do, and it'll help you keep up with not only this case, but other cases we are covering as well. Thank you for that. I appreciate
Oh, I see. Did you see that? I wonder if they're on Facebook or they're on TikTok here.
your support. So when she gets out of the car, she gets, and you told me yesterday that she got into a front passenger side.
Yes, I could see it in my mirror on my passenger side.
And when she
And I
got,
could see that.
right, when she, and you're just kind of looking in the rearview mirror and kind of don't know what's going on, and you're going to be quiet because you want to sustain this relationship with your daughter, a trust relationship. When she opened that door, did the inside light turn on?
No, I didn't see a light. Did not see a light.
Were you able to see or make out any other people or persons or shadows inside the car?
No.
And what did you do immediately after the car left with her? Did you pull back into your driveway and go back into your home?
I did. I was going to sit here and wait for her.
When she did not return, let's say, so this was at 8:30, the last time you saw her. Well, let's say by 9:30 she had not returned. Did you think of, I should maybe text her and see where she's at, make sure she got to where she was going okay?
Nope, because then she would have said, oh, you're just being nosy. You're all up in my business again. And if she did plan on coming back, I didn't want to push her. So I waited till 11 and I'm like, she's not back yet. Like, I'm going to get a hold of her sister and I'm going to get Rich up so that he can go look at places that they go and maybe he'll find her there. But he didn't answer his phone. And I called him repeatedly. Like, I wanted him to get up and go search these places that they go.
I saw your call log that you shared where you did try to call him. It was about every minute or two. I have to be honest with you. I found that odd to try to call that
That
much.
is
Only,
something-
go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
That is just something that me and my girls and my son, my mother, that's just what we do. If we want something, we just keep calling and calling until they answer.
Jeez.
That's just how we've been all these years.
Did you try to text him as well?
I did text him. And I told him, I said, hey, your old lady took off.
Why is let me understand Rich. Is he a heavy sleeper?
Only when he's on drugs.
So he, to his own words, he said that they had been clean as because that was one of the conditions as to moving back in with his father. So for a month, he said. Do you believe that's true?
No.
So
Rich
it's possible.
is such a liar.
Yeah,
So it's possible in
we
your
know who the liar is. Can somebody help me out here? I'm confused, and I just want to get things right. Is Rich the baby daddy or not? Is it somebody else that's the dad of that baby? Betsy Ross, how you doing? Yes, it is, and she's something else. I always have my party hat right on. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm getting things right because, I'm starting from the beginning. I want to get things right. I've had things wrong. So, baby daddy, and he is nasty and he's an RSO. Look at she's putting herself away from what's going on here and putting it on Rich.
And you're saying that he could have taken straight pharmaceuticals and not been alerted to the text messages, or the phone calls. So the fact that you couldn't get him and that you didn't hear back from your daughter, is there anybody else that you tried to contact that night?
No, I didn't know who to contact.
Oh, Jesus.
All I knew was my daughter and Rich. That was it. The two people that would know where she would have gone, or where she had gone, or if she was at this place or if she was at that place, it would be my daughter and Rich.
Yes, he is. So
in
is
your
Brad.
heart of hearts, Courtney, what motive would Rich have to harm her and the unborn baby?
I don't know.
Because
Me and my daughter
why-
didn't talk about her and Rich. She just said, Mom, I don't want to talk about that. And I said, okay, we don't have to. Because I asked her how her and Rich.
I would get as far away as this woman as possible. I think she's just listening to her. She's a horrible human being. It's all about her. It sounds like she's jealous of her daughter, actually. Kelly, because it's Kelly. As far as girlfriends go. Oh, yuck. So they want to RSO. You know what? You know what I think? Where's my picture? I did a picture of them all. Hold on. They all look slow to me. Oh, shit. It's not there. Oh, I took it down. Okay. Maybe I'll show it later. Kelly, because it's Kelly. All right, here we go.
We're doing. And she's like, Mom, I don't even want to talk about it. I said, okay.
I have a guest request here, and it's another true crime content creator, and I'm sure she's got a question or two for you. And she's just the content it's going to be very calm. Do you mind if she comes up and asks you a question or two?
I don't mind.
But I won't talk to any mainstream media that could reach
Hello.
millions of people.
Hey, I just want to, and you don't have to answer these questions, but I'm just going based off what you are saying and what Steph is asking you. And I kind of have questions in between those questions. So I guess I'll first by saying or by asking, let's back up a little bit of the time that you went and picked up Becca. So you said that you went and picked up Becca to bring her back to give her Tide Pods as well as the money, right?
Yes.
Okay. So my question there is, why would you bring her back to your house to get Tide Pods and money when you could just bring it to her?
Because that was the plan. That's what we planned. We didn't plan on going to the store. I mean, we talked about it.
Bingo, people. I said that.
Right, but the Tide Pods were at your house, right? So I just feel like in my mind, that's a waste of gas to go back and forth when you could just bring her the Tide Pods and go back home.
That's not what she wanted to do.
Okay.
And
The
we were
reason
supposed to go get ice cream also, you know? and we
The
never made
reason
it
True
there.
Crime
because
Nicole
of
is
that.
asking this, and we're trying to fill in the blanks here, is because the public perceives, and you obviously know this by now, Courtney, by reading the news and seeing these articles, that people are perceiving that perhaps there was a plan to lure her to that spot. What is your response to that?
There was no plan. It was just a plan for us to spend more time together so that we could talk. I don't know why anybody would even say that.
Why can't you talk at her house? You are weird. You are not making sense. My head would be spinning right now if I was doing this interview because it wouldn't be making sense to me. Okay. I want people, let me pause this a minute. This lady here is Steph. Steph, she's wonderful. And I do want to say here, let me show you her channel. Well, no, I don't want to take this off. Let me go over here first. And us smaller creators, people that are under 100,000, we are amazing. But people, for some reason, like to follow the bigger creators and believe everything they say is gospel. But this lady is like a legit journalist. She's been on News Nation, Nancy Grace. Here she is. She's beautiful. She just did an interview with News Nation 8 days ago. 8 days ago. But yeah, you guys, here, sub up to her. Sub up to her. Ouch. Oh, I just had a pain. Whew. You know what I think about these people? Okay, don't get mad at me, people. Do you want to hear what I think? What I've been looking at? I think we got some inbreeding going on here. Hey.
I have the right to talk to my daughter, and my daughter has the right to talk to me. It's just how we do things. Nobody knows how we are, mother and daughter. Nobody. And everybody wants to try to, oh, well, I know this and I know that. You don't know nothing. We do what we do. That's just how we are. I mean, Kimberly, if she asked me for laundry soap, I'd go pick her up, bring her here. Then I'd get her laundry soap and I'd take her back. It's just how we are.
Okay.
You know, it's just how me and my kids are.
Okay, so my next question is, whenever this vehicle pulled up and you didn't recognize it, and she said that she'll be right back. Did you ever ask her, whenever you realized you didn't recognize it, like, hey, who is that? Did you ever ask her that or no?
If I would have asked her that, she would have been like, oh, you're all up in my business again. And it would have pushed my daughter away. Not doing that. I wanted a
Here I am, freaking muted. Sorry. Thank you very much for letting me know. I can't remember everything I said. I'm just talking. Shit. Thank you. I know, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Okay, I can't remember what I was going to say. It don't even matter. No, it does matter. I don't like how she's talking about her daughter. It sounds like she don't like her daughter. Listen to her little attitude. She is 47 years old acting like this. about her missing daughter and grandchild. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I would be on every news show I could be. Yeah. She didn't bring her laundry soap. Yeah, she picked her up to unalive her. I know. She needs laundry soap so you can bring. Oh. All right.
Relationship with my daughter. She's having my grandson. I don't want to push her away. People don't realize that my daughter has came with me before and has left me before. That's she's done it a million times to me. It
Yeah,
pisses me off every time, but he's an adult. What can I do? I can't do nothing.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
I told
gonna-
the cop that was here today, what am I supposed to do? Pin her down and, grab her or whatever? I said, my daughter would have whooped my ass. My daughter is one feisty woman, and oh my God, I will not mess with that because, oh boy, if she's knocking Rich's eye out of his socket, come on.
Okay. She said they're saying that she's a badass. Let's listen to this. Let's listen.
Child under control.
Here we
One,
go.
they have searched my property. 2, I didn't touch my fucking daughter. And 3, we already know the fucking info that you're fucking telling us, Araya.
And we got fucking cameras watching the fucking road, you dumb bitch.
So you better fucking watch it. Rusty, you better get your fucking child under control because she's taking a mother's pain and turning it into a goddamn circus. Fuck you, Araya. You don't have fucking kids that actually you take care of. I do, unfortunately, that you don't have yours because you fucking can't be a mom to yours. So you know what? Fuck you, bitch. You're getting an ass whooping, you keep it up. I'm not playing with you anymore. I already know the goddamn information. My daughter probably left Rich. Y'all can't accept it. Get over it. If that is what she fucking did, then I'm happy for her. I just want to know where she's at and that she's okay. That's all that counts anymore. And you know what? You ever fucking say I laid a hand on my fucking pregnant daughter, Araya, so help me fucking God. You will not like me, bitch. Don't play with me.
So there's grandma for you. There she is. Yep. Who's the threatening one? Grandma. We need to find out who that is and Rusty. Yeah, ain't she something else? I thought I had a bad mouth. Oh my God. She is trash. No, it hasn't. Okay, let's go back to the interview.
A lot of the public also perceived the money as motive. Why would she, and I asked this question myself, why would she only take $2,000? So I want to clarify this. Was it that she was only getting $2,000 at the time, like this is all I want right now, or was she wanting the $2,000 at total and nothing, not a penny of nothing else?
She didn't want any more than that. Rich was the one that wanted the $18,000. She did not. She wanted $2,000 that quick, and that was it. That's all she wanted. I gave her the $2,000, and that was it. Because when I dropped her off from the hospital after Rich got out of the car, she whispered under her breath, "Mom, you're going to have the $2,000, right?" I said, "Yeah." And she's like, okay. And that was all she said, because Rich was acting retarded on the side of the vehicle that my daughter was on, hitting this vehicle that was sitting in the yard. And yeah.
So, my next question is, and whenever did you say that, whenever y'all were in the vehicle outside, you had like left something in the house, so you ran inside and grabbed it and came back out? Is that correct?
I came in the house to get the Tide Pods and I went back out.
I thought
And
they were in the
that's when
car.
we were getting ready to pull out the driveway. She says, Mom, hold up. I got somebody coming. I said, what the hell you mean you got somebody coming?
I thought she didn't have a phone. This don't make any sense. They went and got her for the Tide Pods and the money. And then they get there, right? And I thought she didn't have a phone that worked. God, she's such a liar.
And then
She's like,
she
I got somebody to
said,
come that's coming to get me.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do
So
you, let me
What are you talking about? I'm lost. Hold on, people, I'm coming. Right. What do you mean disabled the live reaction button? Where's that? What are you talking about? I'm lost. Disable. I don't know what this is. The live reaction button, please. I don't know what that is. Pure evil. Bindi spoiled her. The red heart on my screen, it covers the chat bar. There's nothing I can't fix that. There's nothing I can do. I'm on my page right now. It doesn't give me an option. That's weird. No option. Yeah, I don't have any control. I'm looking. I'll see if I can ask YouTube and figure it out if there's something I can do. Sorry about that.
ask this. In regards to, let's say that something nefarious happened to Rebecca, in that case, though they are not married, would Rich get the remaining money?
No, he ain't getting nothing. He's not entitled to anything. Nothing.
Go ahead, True Crime Nicole.
So my follow-up question about that is, I did want to ask a question. Now, this might be personal, so if you don't feel comfortable answering it, you don't. But I have a question and then I have a follow-up question. I do know that you're an amputee. Do you have a prosthetic? And I'm just
Not
asking
answer.
because I have a
Yes, she
a
does.
follow-up question to ask. I'm sorry.
Not answering that.
Okay, so my follow-up question is, whenever you ran back inside, wouldn't it, with Becca being with you, wouldn't it had been easier for Becca to just run inside and go get the Tide Pod and come out rather than you as an amputee?
Why would I send my pregnant daughter in to get it when I can get off my ass and go do it? She's pregnant. She was just in the hospital. Why would I want her to walk down a hill that is kind of a little steep and then onto a rickety ramp? Why would I want that? Like, my ramp is safe enough for me to walk on, but my daughter is 240 pounds.
Okay.
And she's walking kind of duck waddling, as you could say. I'm not going to make her walk that far. So I did it.
She makes no
I
sense.
understand. And I don't want you to think that like me and stuff are against you. It's just there's a lot of questions that a lot of people are asking and they want the answers from you, right? So we're just trying to clear the air on things that are being asked repeatedly. And we're getting answers from a lot of different people that weren't directly there at that time, you know?
Courtney, how hard has this been for you?
It's been very hard. I'm barely sleeping. I watch my cameras hoping that she's coming home. I lay awake at night watching the cameras so that I don't miss anything. I'm only getting a couple 3 hours of sleep, maybe here and there.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for the corgi. Thank you for the support. We have 281,000 likes. I think we can reach 300,000 likes, 1.2 thousand souls
Wow.
in this room right now. If you are in this room, please give me a follow. Totally free.
Did you
to
hear
do
that?
on the panel with me? True Crime Nicole.
300,000 likes? What? That's crazy. I'm lucky if I can get 10.
Make sure you give her a follow. And Courtney, the mother of Rebecca Park, who is still missing. Today is her due date. When she gave birth to her other children,
Oh,
was
holy
she
shit.
early or late with them?
With Nicholas, I think she was early, but with Gus, I think she went past her due date. I'm not sure.
You feel right now that by now she would have gone into labor?
I hope not. We want to be there with her. We're hoping that she comes home before she has baby Park.
What?
We haven't heard anything from the adoptive parents. There hasn't.
They
I
are not
haven't.
commenting at all.
I'm sorry.
The adoptive parents are not commenting about anything. They do not want to be mentioned. Nothing.
Why?
They don't want to be harassed. They don't want to be threatened. They don't want none of that. They're staying out of everything, and I don't blame them.
Have you ever witnessed Rich physically abusing Rebecca? Or
I've seen him grab her, but I've never seen the abuse. Her sister has seen it. She's broke it up.
And are you guys continually like calling the local hospitals to see if anybody has come in?
Yes, her sister is. I can't. My phone is off, but her sister and the adoptive mother is.
Can I ask a question? And this is for you, Courtney. When did you and Brad get together?
What is that? That has nothing to do with my daughter.
Okay. You don't have to answer. I just wanted to ask a question.
Everybody is missing the point. It's about my daughter, not who slept with who got with who,
Oh,
what happened 20 years ago. None of that contains to my daughter. It's finding my daughter.
what is going on here? What is going on with this family? Oh, your comment's still up. I don't, you know what, people? I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about the phone thing or this thing. I don't know what's going on. Because I'm looking at my phone. I don't have a problem. That's so weird. Oh, it's on TikTok. Okay, I was kind of wondering. Oh, thank you, Karen. How are you? I'm like, holy crap. Rich was with the mother first, and when the mother broke up. Oh, come on. What is wrong with these people? Why are they with RSOs? Why is she with the 40-something-year-old man? Ew. What did he do to her when she was a little girl? I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. My other phone doesn't have it. Oh, that's weird. Oh, God. What is wrong with these people? What did he do? I don't care. Those charges that he has, was it them? Remember the other day I went through his record? Oh my God. I don't know. Something to think about. Wow.
And if she's had my grandson, it's finding baby Park.
Right. We are just I'm just trying my very best to I want to believe you, Courtney. I, as a true crime creator, I have to look at both sides. I have to look at all different angles. And so it's not what.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I got to look at this comment. Yeah, I know. He has charges back in 2005. Yeah, the ages were between 13 and 15. I don't know. It was a thought. Thank you. Appreciate you being here, every one of you.
Whether or not we believe you or not, you don't have to talk to us or anybody, right? You could just go on along with the case. So I do appreciate you getting on the panel, and I think this is going to help dispel a lot of it. We really, 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 in our heart of hearts, want to believe that you're telling the truth about this mysterious black vehicle, and then seeing your daughter get in, not asking many questions. And we want to support you, but in order to get there, we have to understand the facts. And so there might be questions that don't make sense and this and that, but we're just trying to establish who is who and this and that. That's all.
Okay, I'm going to say this. The detective has known me for years. He knows when it comes to something serious, I'm not going to lie about it. And this is serious. Like, serious. And people want to blow it out of proportion. I'm saying this and saying that. Well, you know what? People that are saying what they're saying, you guys need to just shut up. You don't even know.
You got an attitude.
This is about my daughter and finding my daughter. Let's not make it about something else.
Look at how rude she is. She had that whole town, all those searchers searching for her daughter. Did you see that courtroom filled with all the people that were the searchers? She is just rude to people. Oh, God, yuck. They all take turns. Oh, God, yuck. Yes, there's something wrong. Look at them. These are faces of pure evil. However, I think there's some inbred going on out there. Okay? Look at the eyes.
I've already told Rich, don't make it about him. Araya's trying to make it about her. It's not about her either. It's about finding my daughter. And that is it. So when you want guys
I'm
want to
sorry,
ask me stupid questions like,
I'm sorry. Oh my God, Kelly, Kelly. Oh my, that's gross, isn't it? Nasty. They're all just taking turns. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to read it.
oh, are you an amputee? Oh, is this your house? Well, did you do this or do that? When I say what I've said happened that night, and that's the truth, I'm not going to say, oh, well, this went on and this went on, because it didn't happen.
Okay, so I want
Drug. So let's leave it as that. And it's not my daughter that's money grubbing hungry. It's Rich. Like always.
Oh my God. Is this about money and the baby? Is this about the money and the baby? What the hell? This is so weird.
okay, so
Every
I want
woman that he's ever been with, as soon as he can get something from him, he's going to.
so I told you earlier I spoke to Detective Chris this morning, the lead detective on the case, and he told me, and you can speak on this as well. He had told me, and I know Steph had mentioned a little bit of it, but what he said exactly is that the rugs that were being distributed were coming from and related to the C word from your house. That is what he told me this morning.
Okay, I'm confused. What is the C word? We can't say it, right? Is it Coca-Cola? Yeah. What evidence do they have? They are saying the baby. I don't know. Oh, okay. I doubt that. They would not even mess with these type of people.
Like y'all's distributor is in connection with the C word.
That's bullshit.
That is
Bullshit.
the detective
I
told
will
me
call
this
the
morning.
detective out
I don't believe that.
because he knows damn well I ain't done drugs in 10 years. And my husband doesn't do them either.
So he also did tell me that he has known you since you were 16 years old. He said that there's 3 other detectives as well in the case, and they've known you since you were 16 years old. Now, as far as him knowing you, it was more based off of a police department connection rather than friendly connection.
Well, yeah, that just
Can you speak?
reminded me. She had a lot of charges, but they're mainly for fraud and writing out bad checks. Yeah.
On that?
He's known me since I was with my son's dad.
Well, yeah.
And that was
He said you since you were 16 years old, but he said it wasn't a friendly connection. It was a connection because he works for the police department.
I have a clean record. My record only had a couple things on it besides driving on suspended,
Oh
which
God, you're such a
I
liar,
got that
lady.
all taken care of. But I don't have a criminal background. I've never been busted for drugs. I've never been busted for this or that. Or why does that even pertain anything?
I'm just asking because that's what he's telling me, and I'm not saying that you've done anything. I do feel, and I'm not trying to be mean here, but I do feel like you are taking offense to a lot of things that are being asked and said to you. And I want to reiterate that I'm not here to offend you in any type of way. I'm just asking questions based on what police have told me. I would rather believe the police than social media, if that makes any sense.
But my background has nothing to do with my daughter. She was in foster care and adopted out. That has nothing to do with her.
It's the reason is, and I'm trying to see this from the public sense, is they're just trying to get a sense of who you are. Are you trustworthy? Because if we can say, okay, in our hearts, we feel like Courtney's telling the truth. Can we focus past that and focus on finding this black vehicle to try to find her? And I know that some serious groups are involved, but that doesn't stop the news from talking about her disappearance. They can't kill us all. So my question to you is, if the local newspaper or the local news, not national news, comes to you and wants to do an interview, are you going to do it? I mean, it seems like you're scared of the media, but the media is how we, in other words, we are the milk cartons. I say it all the time. We are, remember when we was growing up in the 80s and you got your milk carton and that's how you saw when somebody was missing because they was on it. We're past the days of Dan Rather. So we're in a time and place now where social media comes from different people from all. So when Dan Rather was on the TV, everybody was thinking that way on their couch. Now we can see what they're thinking because it's right there, right? And so it's hard to take everybody's dagger and everybody's opinion. So that's why we have these questions, so we can put some things to rest, not to judge you, but just to put them out. Okay, we're done. We're not going to talk about that anymore. It's asked, answered, settled. Can we move on? That type of thing.
Been answering questions and still nobody listens.
Was Brad home at the time?
No.
So I was just asking to wonder if he maybe saw something out the window or something or something. I don't know.
That was a very.
He doesn't live here. My kids will not come around if he is here. And spending time with my children was more important than having him here.
What?
In your town of Cadillac, I've not looked at any Google Earth pictures, so I'm not familiar at all. Are there businesses
don't
in
own
your
Cadillac.
town that has cameras that you can remember or recall?
I don't live in Cadillac. I live out in the country.
How far from town is it?
I'm about 16 miles out.
So do you ever go to Cadillac? I know you're home all the time, but do you go shopping? I'm home all the time too, because it's hard for, I too am disabled because of my neuropathy, and it's hard to go walking as it hurts and whatnot. So everything I do is probably from the house, but there's sometimes I have to go to town. Do you ever go into town?
Only when I go to the doctor's. My groceries are picked up for me and brought to me.
Yeah, me too. I always order because you go walking around the grocery store, and then the next thing you know, you're so much in pain you got to put ice on your body because you're on fire. But I'm just kind of think out loud here about what buildings in Cadillac would have cameras. And you got Cadillac, and then you got kind of the outskirts. What is the next biggest town close to Cadillac?
Traverse City, and that's
Yeah, you know what law enforcement can look at if there's cameras in Cadillac, whatever direction of that car that Rebecca got into. It's good that she's keeping her talk. Her leg, her bottom up part of her leg, from the knee down.
45 minutes away. The detective has my daughter's GPS and where her phone was pinging off of. And I told him the exact way we went, and he's like, well, that explains why her phone's pinging off that tower.
What?
What went through your mind? Okay, and I want a time as well. The day after she disappeared, November the 4th, we know that you tried to call Rich that night, but when you woke up that morning, did you try to call him again?
He had already texted me, and I didn't wake up. I was already awake. I'm waiting for my child to come back. So I
Okay.
stayed up,
I would too.
and
I
he
would
texted
too.
me at like 9:20, 9:30, something like that.
So I wanted to ask a question. So the night that she went missing and she left and you had contacted Rich, right? You called Rich that night around, you said like 11:30. Is that correct?
Between 11 and 11:30. My daughter cleared it up yesterday. I called her at 11:07.
You
And
called
as soon as
at
I got his
10.
number, I tried to call him.
Okay, so my question is, did you ever try calling Becca before you called Rich?
Oh no, because of the fact that she would have said I'm all up in her business had she have answered her phone. I figured I'd let Rich or her sister text her or call her. And when I went to go call that morning, my number had been blocked. It's went straight to voicemail.
Your number was blocked on Becca's phone,
Yes.
which the day that she went missing or the following day?
That next morning, my number was blocked.
So when did y'all turn the phone into police?
Her sister turned it into them. I want to say Wednesday morning. I don't know. You'd have to ask her sister.
Let's back up. Let's back
I'm
up and take
confused.
our time. Hold on. Hold the panel. Let's take our time here. You said that your number was blocked on her phone the next day. So you're saying that sometime after she left, either she or somebody got her phone and blocked your contact?
Yes. It went straight to voicemail, and her sister's like, it's just ringing for me. I was like, well, my number's blocked.
And do you have an iPhone?
I do not have an iPhone.
I was just trying to think of how, because I know how iPhones work, but I'm not familiar with Androids. I know on an iPhone, if you're blocked and you try to call somebody, it just rings and rings and rings and rings. But if it goes to voicemail, then it's more than likely a dead phone.
Her phone wasn't dead. Her phone was on when we found it.
Wait, I'm hold
Wait,
on.
what?
When did y'all
Wait a minute. So she did have a phone. I'm so confused. They confused me with all these different phones. They found her phone. Let me come into chat. I'm not sure, but I'll find out. Welcome back. Yeah. I'm confused. All this phone stuff. See, the law enforcement can get all the phones, all the like computers and all that shit. Not here to, but it looks like she has a very classy. Oh my God. Yeah, I ain't see something.
find this phone?
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Let's
Call
go back.
somebody, it just rings and rings and rings and rings. But if it goes to voicemail, then it's more than likely a dead phone.
Her phone wasn't dead. Her phone was on when we found it.
Wait, I'm hold on. When did y'all find this phone?
We're going to get to there. Let's
Oh.
take this step by step because we want
Yeah.
to stay in a timeline form here. So Courtney, let's take this step by step. So you you text and you didn't go to sleep because you were worried. I totally get that. And you text him again at 9:20 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. again. And what did you say in that text message?
I told him that she had $2,000.
The next morning at the text that you sent at 9:20 a.m., you text that she
Hold
had
on,
two. Oh, I think she paused herself.
Yeah, because Brad, they're telling her what to say.
We have 320,000 likes and 1.2 thousand people in this room right now. Today's live goal is 20 corgi corks. We have
It's a good thing that, she's keeping her talking.
16 of the 20. If you can throw one, it goes to support our platform and what we do here. If you are in the room, please give me a follow because that is free to do. Let's see if we can make 350,000 likes. I don't know if she got a phone call or what.
She's
Thank you,
looking at her
Cher.
text.
Huh?
She's looking at her text. But
Oh,
Steph,
looking at her text. Okay, gotcha.
I want to know when that phone was found. And then she said she called her the following morning, but she had just stated that she didn't call her the initial night because she would have been aggressive towards Courtney. So what would make the difference to call her less than 24 hours later and her not be aggressive than that initial night and her be aggressive? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, I think the answer to that is her number was blocked the next day,
Right, but she's
which
still
is a new tidbit. We had not heard this. Go ahead.
but she
Well, okay. So we know she's arrested now, but that lady asking questions should have waited for Courtney to come back to give her answer. So right now, they're just listening to everything she's saying. I don't know. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I was like,
Right. Okay. Oh, Courtney, I'm sure you can hear us, but if you read it off the screen, we can't hear you. You have to be on the live. Like,
oh,
yeah.
at
Yeah, so just summarize.
11:08, I said, call me back ASAP. And then I said, I was like, Rich, it's Courtney, call me back. And then I was like, dude, call me. I was
Yeah.
like, your old lady took off with some dude, because I figured it was a dude. Not saying that it was, but just expression words. Took off with some dude in some black car.
Mm-hmm.
Rich texts back at 9:51 a.m. saying, I'll call in a minute.
Now, Rich
And
says,
then,
go ahead.
I want to ask a question.
Hold on just a minute. Let her finish.
I was like, I'm coming home. I'm worried about my daughter. Because I had to go into the doctor.
Okay. And what?
Like, I'm worried. I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose her or the baby.
Hmm.
And I was like, I know.
I think
It's like-
I think her and Brad were talking. That's what I think. Could be. This lady interviewing this stuff, she's doing a good job. Like Chris Watts. Like. What's with these people? Some of these people, and they use that word over and over and over.
She hasn't done this stuff in a long fucking time.
Jeez.
I don't know what to do. Like, stay calm. We will find her. And then he went on for his little pity party about him. And yeah.
Okay. Something that hit my mind immediately that I'm seeing over and over again in the comments is, why would he be worried about her if she, because the reason I'm saying this is because the other day in a panel, he said that she does this sometimes. He wasn't really worried that she went to friends' house sometimes and wouldn't for the night, and that she's cheated on him before. So he figured that she was probably with somebody or whatnot. I'm paraphrasing, don't take me word for word here. But then all of a sudden, according to you and the text messages, he was super worried. Why would he be so worried over somebody who does this from time to time?
I don't know. That's a good question to ask him. Why was he so worried? I mean, if she does this all the time, what is the reason that he's worried? I know that she was dilated to 1. I get that. And there's a chance that she'd go into labor, but she would call if she went into labor, you know? So asking him why he was so worried would be the question for him. I don't know.
Okay.
It's oddly because he said, I don't want to lose
Okay.
her and the baby.
Does anybody know the time frame? I just have a thought. The time frame of when she went missing to when she was found. And the reason why I ask, well, we'll know more from the when the case moves on. Okay, she was in the hospital and she got released. So was this mom hoping that so she was dilated that she would go into labor soon and then take the baby? I don't know. It's just a thought. At 6:30. Was she found right away? No, she wasn't found right away, right? She'd been missing a couple weeks. Oh, okay. Jesus.
Baby. That's a pretty strong statement for somebody that has just, for all intents purposes, gone to a friend's overnight. That's pretty strong wordage. Go ahead, True Crime Nicole.
Okay, so back to my initial question. When did y'all find this phone?
Let's go back to that day. So we're going along the timeline here. So let's go back to that she was explaining the text messages. So now we're at 9:51 a.m.
I'm losing my train.
After 9:51 a.m., that last text from Rich, what happened next? Did you make a phone call? Did you go across the road and look around? I mean, kind of what happened next? I think she's reading another text message. We're going to get to the phone. I'm just trying to figure out what has happened up until the phone.
So you know when she found this phone? Because I mean, I guess it's just
I
like
do.
a simple question, right?
Well, it's a simple question, but it's an important one. So I'm trying to establish timeline before we get there.
I got you.
I don't know. She's reading something.
At 10:30 is when we found the phone.
10:30.
And
gotcha.
Rich had said, he's like, I hope it's good news that you need to talk to me about.
And so explain to me, how did the thought process of needing to go across the road to go look for the phone come up? Is it because Rich, you got a hold of Rich and Rich pinged the phone and he said, I could see it down such and such dirt road. And then you and Kimberly went looking for it?
Kimberly sent me the GPS coordinates that Rich had sent her. If you know how to read a GPS, you know how to read coordinates.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband is really good with that because he's a builder. So he knows how to read GPS coordinates because he has to for building houses and his job. So he read them and he's like, that's across the road. I was like, are you shitting me? He's like, no.
Okay, does anybody know how far away that park is from their house? Let me see the address to this park. Forest Adventures. Where is it? What a beautiful park. Jesus. I don't think I could go back there. Oh, it's in Cadillac. Okay. Okay.
Courtney, that's across the road. I was like, okay, let's go now. So we got in the truck. He walked the trail as I followed him. As soon as he come to the phone, he picked it up. He handed it to me. There was like moisture on the screen. So I took and I rubbed it on my pants. Probably not a smart idea, but I did, not thinking. Rubbed it on my pants and the phone was still going off.
What?
So I shut it off
What?
so that nobody could say, well, you were on it. Well, she has a code on her phone. Why would I be on her phone? Anyways. And we took the phone straight to Rich. Rich knew the code to get into that phone. When I handed him the phone, he turned it back on, walked away from my vehicle, was looking at the phone, and he's like, oh, well, it's too dark for me to even look at it. That screen was bright as ever when I shut it off. But he said it was dull and he couldn't see it.
What?
And I'm like, when you get into the phone, I need to know who the last one it was that she called. Come to find out, he deleted everything from Sunday on.
Uh-oh.
There was no calls. There was no text messages. There was nothing there from Monday.
Are they stupid? They deleted shit. Oh my God. She is so full of it.
Nothing. Nothing from the text messages from Tuesday when we were looking for the phone. Her sister was texting her. There was none of that. And I could see text messages on the screen. But he deleted all that. Why is he deleting crap?
Did she go missing on Monday?
She went missing Monday night. Tuesday is when we found the phone.
So Rich came over to did you took the phone back to
No. We took the phone to Rich's. Me and my husband took the phone to Rich's house.
What?
All right. Okay. Got it. And so when all of that was done, and you left, did you leave the phone with Rich, or what happened next?
We left it there with him. He was supposed to get into the phone and get a hold of me and tell me who the last person was that she had text Monday night. He never called me. He never texted me. He never did any of that. He never got a hold of the sister. He never did any of that.
And by now, what time are we at? Around 11 a.m.?
Yeah, because the cops showed up here at like 12:15. And I'm like, well, somebody called the cops. I was like, I don't know who, but somebody did.
Okay.
And I was assuming
I
it was
wanna-
my other daughter.
Hold on. Hold the panel. So that was my question. That's where I was kind of thinking here. When you left the phone with him, and then I was going to ask, who called the cops about her missing? Was it Rich? Was it you? Or do you know?
It was her sister.
Kimberly.
Yes.
So the cops arrive, or you heard from them around noon, you said?
It was 12:15 when they pulled up in my yard.
All right. And so that is the beginning of the official missing report for your daughter.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. True Crime Nicole, go ahead.
Okay, so I have a question back up just a little bit. So you said that y'all found the phone with, it was just you and Brad, or was it you, Brad, and Rich at 10 o'clock that morning, right? On Tuesday?
They found the phone and they drove it over to Rich's house.
What?
Okay.
Not Rich's. Yeah, Rich's. Oh, Lord
Okay.
Yes, Rich.
And whenever you drove the phone over to Rich's house, y'all couldn't see anything. It was still on, but
well, what she's saying is the phone was on. She didn't know the pin to get into the phone,
right.
but Richard wouldn't open the phone because he says it was too dark for him to see, which makes zero sense to me.
Okay. So when you say that, when did you realize that there was stuff deleted in the phone?
The cops did. I didn't. When Kimberly got the phone from Rich, she got into the phone.
Wait a minute.
which I probably should have took it to her instead of.
Wait a minute. She just said earlier that Rich deleted. She was found on the 25th. Yeah, she was waiting for her to go into labor. Mm-hmm. All right. I got some things to do. There's another hour left of this interview. Boy, they're good at keeping this lady talking. But I will come back later. And what we will do, we will finish this interview. And I want to listen to the interview of the baby daddy. How about that, people? How does that sound? But it's snowing here. So I want to get going before it gets any worse. I don't care about it, but I'm seeing there's accidents right now off the freeway. I live off the freeway, so I trust my driving. I don't trust others. All right, everybody. Please hit the like or dislike. You bet, you bet, you bet. I will be back. I'm not lying, I promise. I just want to get some things taken care of because I think it's going to snow for a while. All right, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Goodbye.